Hello friends, and thank you so much for being on this video. I really hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel if you're enjoying the instruction that I'm giving you. So today I'm going to be talking all about how to play with a drone. Playing with a drone is one of the most effective techniques, one of the most effective practice tools that you can use to help with your intonation. I also just want to be clear that we know what intonation is. Intonation is your pitch. So intonation is everything to do with your left hand. Tone is your sound quality, so that's your right hand, but we're just talking about intonation today and specifically how to use a drone to help with your intonation. So when you are using a drone, basically a drone is just a sustained note. So you make your tuner play out a note, and then you play your passage or your scale or whatever and tune each of your notes to that drone. I think that one of the biggest deterrents for students when practicing with the drone is that they're not exactly sure how each of their notes should sound with the drone. So all of your notes except for the second and the seventh should sound harmonious, should sound good with the drone. And you might not be certain of it at first, and that's okay. You will get better with practice. So I'm going to demonstrate for you guys, and I'm going to hopefully help you hear exactly how each one of your pitches should sound with the drone. You want to put the drone to play the tonic of whatever key you're playing in. So in this video, I'm going to play an A major scale. So my drone is going to be on an A. But say you were playing a passage in, I don't know, D minor, you would make the drone play out a D. Also, another thing to consider is that when you're playing a piece, especially like a larger, more complicated work, the passage that you're trying to tune may not be in the key that the piece is in. So a lot of times pieces modulate, right? They change keys. A lot of times they go to the 5. So just make sure you know what key you're in before you start practicing with the drone, because if you practice with the wrong drone, then everything could go a little awry. So like I said, I'm going to be playing an A major scale, and I'm going to hopefully show you how each of your notes should sound with your tuner, with your drone. Alright, so my tuner's on an A. I play the A. That should match exactly. Now the B, that's your second, it's not going to sound good with the drone. They're half steps, or sorry, whole steps, so it's dissonant, right? So it's not going to sound good. So you can kind of ignore that one. Here's C sharp. That's the third. It should sound good. Let's listen again. D is the fourth. That's a perfect interval, so it should sound very, very good. E is the fifth. That's another perfect interval. It should sound very good. We tune our strings in fifths, right? F sharp is the sixth. Should sound good. G sharp. That's the seventh, and it's only a half step away from A, so it's not going to sound good. And then the A. Obviously that's an octave, so it should sound good. I wanted to turn that off before you got a little too annoyed with that drone. I'm used to it. I could listen to it all day. But hopefully that gave you a clear idea of how your note should sound with the drone. Like I said, it is hard to hear at first, so you can really anchor on to the octave. So like in A, all of the A's that you play, because that will be the easiest to hear. But even if you're not 100% certain about how exactly every pitch should sound with the drone, practicing with the drone is still very, very beneficial, because you will eventually learn how it's supposed to sound. And I promise you, play your passage a couple of times with the drone and your intonation will automatically be better. I don't know what it is, but the drone is just magic. What can I say? Also, I did want to say just a quick note about the tuner metronome that I use. This is a Korg TM40. I do get some questions about this. This is just a personal preference. I don't like to use an app because I'll get super distracted on my phone. So this is a Korg TM40. I believe now they have the TM60, but I really like it. It's a tuner metronome, and then just make sure that you're set up for 40 hertz or for 41 or for 42, depending on where you live. I know in Europe they do for 41 or for 42, but here in the US 440 is more common. So to sum up, when practicing with the drone, you're going to make your drone play out whatever note that is the tonic of the key of the passage that you are playing it, and then you are going to tune all of your notes to that drone. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments. Also, if you have any other suggestions for videos that you would like me to make, definitely leave those in the comments below as well. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and thank you so much for watching.